I talk about peaking, a lot of people think about peaking in high school, which is fair enough. I feel like both you and me and even goddamn Barack Obama know somebody that peaked in high school and never really got back to those heights of their life. When you think about peaking in high school, you could think of the popular athlete that was never really good enough to go college, but still one of the best in the entire high school. Or your mind could wander to the hot Cheetos girls that thought they were the shit, but in actuality everyone just fucking hated them because they were just loud and annoying and jarring. Sorry, but there was a lot of people like that in high school. I think a few too many, in fact. But nobody really ever talks about peaking in middle school, which is a very real phenomenon. Peaking in middle school is the 12 and 13 year olds that really and truly never got any better than their 12 and 13 year old selves. And this was for a lot of reasons that I will cover in this video. When you think of peaking in middle school, one singular person truly embodies this, in my opinion. And if he was in school, he would most certainly have peaked in middle school. And I'm talking about Justin Bieber, bro. When that brother was 12, 13, maybe even 14, he was on top of the world. Oh my god. Every single girl had a crush on him. And I'm talking like every single girl had a crush on him. And every single guy fucking hated his guts purely because of that one reason. And I know he didn't go to school and he wasn't really a normal kid and he was fucking famous, but I would say after 12 or 13 that brother's career went on a sharp decline. And this is no dig at Justin Bieber. If you're watching, bro, just cash at me £5 please. I mean, between like 2005 2010 that brother was running the game. As he got a bit older and you could say transitioned into high school, he low-key fell off. I think there's a whole story about this, like when he was 15, 16, 17, 18, he transitioned from Justin Bieber to Lil Bizzy. He turned into like this ghetto white boy rapper, which to be fair, he did give us one amazing feature. But anyway, Justin Bieber is 100% the type of guy that peaked in middle school. In our school, the embodiment of somebody that peaked in high school was just the tallest kid. Because best believe, if you were the tallest kid in middle school, people respected you. But 9 times out of 10, that was just because you hit your growth spurt earlier. And so by the time you get to high school, everybody else is growing. You've stopped growing. You're now just normal size. This happened to so many guys. They were on the school team for basketball, football, everything, just because of their height. But then when they got to high school, they realized, oh, fuck, I'm not that tall. All these other people are the same size as me, if not taller. And this brings me to my second person I want to talk about, who is Mikey Williams. Bro is the shit back in 2016, 2017. Bro was dapping up LeBron. He was friends with Bronny James. And he had all the hers. Every single girl wanted to smash this kid, which still to this day pisses me off. And this is just the prime peaked in middle school archetype. Bro relied so heavily on his natural ability that by the time he got to high school, everybody had caught up with him. This exact same thing happened to not me, but one of my best mates in middle school. He was around 6 foot in middle school, while the rest of us were around like 5'7", 5'8". So he got picked for every single school tournament. I'm talking track, I'm talking basketball, I'm talking football, I'm talking fucking lacrosse. Every single thing he got picked for because of his height. But by the time we transferred to high school, he wasn't tall anymore. We had all caught up with him, and our high school was so big that there was thousands of kids that were just the same size as him. And so what happened? Well, for lack of better words, bro just fell off. Like, he didn't play for many sports teams because he had stopped growing. He'd peaked at 6 foot and not grown anymore, and everyone else just kept growing. In middle school, there was also the kid that was just fucking weird. But back in middle school, that type of humor was extremely funny. And best believe that kid was very popular. But in high school, you're just seen as a bit of a weirdo, I can't lie. For me personally, there was a kid called Scrap. Let's call him Scrap. Scrap was hilarious. He wasn't actually that funny. But in middle school, he was funny. I mean, thinking back on it now, he actually wasn't that funny in middle school. Like, he was the type of kid to like pull the fire alarms and like yell racial slurs in class, which back then that was peak humor. But in high school, no. In high school, your problems start to catch up with you. Everything is not sunshine and rainbows now, okay? Real shit is happening. You gotta lock in for real. So if you've got this jarring, yapping kid just going around pulling fire alarms and doing all sorts of weird shit, it becomes a bit annoying. It's like when they transitioned to high school, everybody else grew up, but they just stayed the same. I'm gonna tell you a story real quick of Scrap. Scrap and me were kind of friends, not really, but I did like him because he was funny. In middle school, funny in middle school. Fucking weirdo in high school. In middle school, during COVID, we had a Zoom class. Me, Scrap, and the rest of the class were in this class listening to the teacher talking. And then for some reason, Scrap started texting me on my phone on Snapchat saying, oh, look at this, look at this. I was a bit confused because he hadn't done anything. And so I just went on about my day. But then suddenly, the teacher started saying, Scrap, Scrap, what the fuck are you doing? I mean, she didn't say that exactly, but she said something like that. And this is where I was like, oh no, what has he done now? So what Scrap started doing in the middle of this Zoom class was just typing out in the chat the most vile and disgusting and disturbing comments ever, thinking, this is funny, this is comedy. Oh mate, fuck. Bro was typing all types of shit in the chat, which really freaked out the teacher. He was saying like, if you don't jump off this Zoom call, I'ma throw myself out the window. If you don't take off your top, I'ma kill myself. Ooh, mate, that one was a bit personal. That one was a bit far, I can't lie. I'm really depressed at the moment. I'm really depressed. I'm gonna kill myself. Bro, chill. Calm down. And at this moment, it hit me like this kid was not mentally stable. There was definitely something going on there. Never knew what happened to Scrap. I'm sure he's out there just going about his day, yelling racial slurs at random people walking by. Another type of archetype in middle school is the freaky people. You might not know what I mean, but what I mean is that in middle school, there was always those girls and guys that just did stuff way too early. There was people at 13 that were like fucking in the bathrooms, smoking, doing all types of ghetto activities. And then there was just me. And I was just like, what you were 13, okay? Go back to the canteen, open up your phone, start playing Clash Royale again. Why are you in the bathrooms sucking each other off? I know a lot of people that got pregnant around middle school, early high school, that had to leave high school to take care of their children. And to me, that always seemed like not a good thing to do. Like, I'm trying to be nice about this, but essentially what you're doing is kind of just ruining your life. Having to take care of a kid at 14, 15, 16 is not it. But yeah, that's it. Peaking in middle school. Please like and subscribe, and I'll see you later.